medicine is full of carnivores and lettuce men. You pushing positive, then we can be the best of friends. We drink the fire from the fountain in excellence. Open sores, open doors like a Trojan horse. No remorse, I make lore fact like college course. Making seconds to records, the textures you could never touch the circle I rolled and you overstepped your effort. I'm the shepherd and leopards, I'll pull you back together. You fall apart, I'll build it back but better. I'm a scoundrel with my pen works adventures. My punchlines are too raw for glass jars and dentures. You think you've seen madness? Well, I am the center. I'm only happy in the summer. The weather. Watch out now, come heavy water. It's high now, not going under. Oh, 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 not gonna let you go. Oh, 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 pay what you.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. One step away from playing for the AFC title. This divisional round contest is underway. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Play action with Richardson. And his first pass falls incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. It's caught. Warren.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense in the hurry up here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Juan Thornhill takes it away. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drive. stop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board, and the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. The Raiders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st down, and they go right back to him. Jukes one defender. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend.
Touchdown, Indianapolis! Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Dump off caught by his back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Hits his running back. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to the air here. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Rolling left, buying some time.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Throwing now from the gun. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's running forward, halted after a couple of yards. Juan Thornhill getting there for the stop. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for the Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Hauled in left side. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They start with 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's on the move. Launching deep down the right sideline. And it's picked off, but, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time, so it'll be 3rd down. They'll throw again, Richardson. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And the Colts into the dime set for 3rd down. Back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And the Colts will take over. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Headed out right. Brought in right side. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 4. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, and then go to work after.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st down throw here from Richardson. This one finds Taylor. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Working quickly here. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a 9-point advantage. That one right down the middle. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. They're driving forward, but won't get beyond the line. Liam Maffei bringing that play to a halt. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. He's dropping back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Colts have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
A give left side to Taylor. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Second and 10 now. Finds the in route complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They give to Taylor, right side. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. The Colts pushing for a score before the break. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Richardson now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Richardson on 3rd. Throw complete to Warren. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and goal, here's Taylor. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Throwing now, Richardson. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. New set of downs for him at the 38. To throw here on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He'll throw it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Colts watches the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. He's going to field this at the 2. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He's going deep down this. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Colts are going to take over after the interception. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Short pass caught by his tight end. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Offense in the hurry up here. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker. Buys
time, rolling right. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Finds a man right side. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll throw again, Richardson. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts take a 3-possession lead. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's trying another one deep, and they pick him off again. And the Colts will take over at the 36-yard line. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Now a toss play. Taylor juked the defender. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Juan Thornhill getting there for the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Finds him. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And the Raiders get to it.
You know, Kate, this is one of those circumstances where you got to play all the way through the whistle, right? Didn't look good defensively. Give up a big chunk passing play, but then you turn around and one hit totally changes the moment. You get the ball back and you turn the mojo in this building around.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From the 36. Finding Collins. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders first. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Liam Maffei bringing that play to a halt. Bails out of the pocket quick. Cut near the goal line. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders cut the lead down to 10.
Raiders 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Play action with Richardson. toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's good for a Colts.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Launches one deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Indianapolis. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
14.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
2nd and 10 now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
You know, one thing I noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times the quarterback's been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback.
Here's the snap on 4th. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. Richardson now on 1st and 10. He beams one deep right up. This is caught inside the 15. It's an Indianapolis